topic is time and work. Now when we look at time and work questions, and the questions based on Pearson system, there is one common thing we understand. This whole topic revolves around two concepts. One, a concept of one-day work, where we apply unitary method also, and two, concept of total work. So we will talk about both the approaches to discuss the questions. In a simplest form, the question that can be given to us is, let's say A can do a piece of work in 10 days. The same work B can do in, let's say, 15 days. So the question will say, how long will they take to do the work working together? To answer this question, we can apply different approaches. The first approach says, if A can do a piece of work in 10 days, then his one-day work will be equal to 1 upon 10. Similarly, one-day work of B will be 1 upon 15. Now, if I club their both the work of both the persons of one day, what we find out that together A plus B in one day can do 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 15. If I take LCM as 30, but I would prefer not to take 30 because maybe sometime we can use some shortcuts at a later stage. I'll take LCM as 10 into 15. This will be 15 and this will be 10. On solving, we will get 25 upon 150, or we will say 1 upon 6 work. So the approach here will say, to do 1 upon 6 work, it requires 1 day by A and B together. Therefore, to do one work will require 6 days. We will simply reverse this square. Now, why did I not take LCM as 30? Because of one simple reason. If I want to develop a shortcut for this question, the method will be, see, A can do a piece of work in 10 days, B can do a piece of work in 15 days. Together they do it in 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 15 is the one day work. And we took the LCM and whatever answer came here, we reversed it. So the shortcut here would be that this value should be reversed. It means the time taken by A and B together to do the work will be equal to 10 multiplied by 15 upon 10 plus 15. So we can say, if suppose this simple question comes again, the answer will be time taken by A plus B to do a piece of work together is equal to time taken by A alone to do the work multiplied by time taken by B upon time taken by A plus time taken by B. So this is just one approach we are talking about. Because see, there are different methods of solving a question. The one approach we discussed is that 1 upon 1 day work, another using a formula, but this formula is applicable only when there are two members. What if there are more than two members? Then probably we have to rely either on the first method or one more method which we are discussing right now. Now this new method says, let me assume a work. Because A can do this piece of work in 10 days and B can do the same piece of work in 15 days, I assumed a work is equal to 30 units. Now, why 30? Again, important thing in this exam is that you should take a value where you do not get fractions where the things are easily divisible. Now 30 is a number which is not only divisible by 10 but also is divisible by 15. In fact, it is the LCM of A and B's value. So when I say A can do 30 units in 10 days, in one day A will do 3 units, that is 30 upon 10. B will do 30 upon 15, that is 2 units. So together they complete 5 units in one day. So 5 units are done by both the persons in one day. Therefore 30 units will be done in 30 upon 5, that will be 6 days. Now which method to be applied, it depends entirely upon the type of question asked and the comfort level we have with the methods. But this is one method which can be applied in different situations also. So in this particular case, what we found that A can do a piece of work in 10 days was given to us. B can do the same piece of work in 15 days given to us, and we were asked to find out the total time taken by them together to do the work. What if the question is like this? A can do a piece of work in 10 days that A plus B together can do in 6 days. So how long will B take alone to do the work? Now if the question is like this, can we apply all the three methods that we have learned so far? Let me assume the time taken by B to do the work is X days. So 1 day work of A will be 1 by 10, 1 day work of B will be 1 by X, and their combined 1 day work will be equal to 1 by 6. When we solve this equation, we will get the value for X. So we will say 1 upon X is equal to 1 upon 6 minus 1 upon 10. 30 is the LCM. 6 5 are 30. 5 minus 3. 2 by 30 is equal to 1 by X. So 1 by X is equal to 1 by 15. Therefore, X equals to 15 days. So the first method we got asked. What if I apply another method? Second method says A can do a piece of work in 10 days. Together they do it in 6 days. How long will B take alone to do the work? So the formula says the total time taken by them together is equal to time taken by A into time taken by B upon time taken by A plus B. So that will give me 60 plus 6x equals to 10x. 4x equals to 60. X equals to 50. Method number 3. Let me assume a work. Again the work will be LCM of the value 10 and 6, which is nothing but what? 30 units. So A can do 30 units in 10 days. Therefore A's 1 day work will be 30 upon 10, 3 units. Together their 1 day work will be 30 upon 6, that is 5 units. Therefore we can find out that 1 day work of B is nothing but 5 minus 3, that is 2 units. So 2 units is done by B in 1 day, therefore 30 units will be done by him in 15 days. So this is one simple concept which we can apply not only to this situation but many more situations where the questions are coming up with certain conditions. For example, A can do a piece of work in, let us say, 10 days. B can do the same piece of work in, let's say, 20 days. They both started working together on a project. After 3 days, A left. Now the remaining work was done by B alone. Well, let us say after 2 days A left. So remaining work was done by B alone. The question is how long it took to complete the work by both of them. Okay, that means I am looking for the value from here to here. So approach will say, one approach says, let me say the number of days for which X work alone is X. Therefore we can say the work done by A in 1 day is 1 by 10. So work done by A in 2 days will be 2 by 10. Work done by B in 1 day is 1 by 20. So work done by B in 2 days is, let's say, 2 by 20. And in X day, X by 20. So rather than writing this value 2 by 20 and X by 20, we would like to say that since B worked for X plus 2 days, therefore the total amount of work done by B will be what? X plus 2 by 20, and together they did one work. On solving this equation, we will get 4 plus X plus 2 is equal to 1. So 6 plus X is equal to 20 is equal to, so X is equal to 14 days. Therefore, we can say the total number of days required to complete the work is equal to 14 plus 2, 16. So one question can be done by using the fractional approach, 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B. What the second approach is? Let me assume again a work. How will we deal with this question? Let me assume that the total work is equal to 20 units. Total work is equal to 20 units. 1 day work of A is equal to 20 by 10, that is 2 units. 1 day work of B, 20 by 20, that is 1 unit. First 2 days they work together. Okay. So 1 day work of A is 2, 1 day work of B is 1. Their combined 1 day work is 2 plus 1. That is 3 units they do in 1 day. Therefore, in 2 days they will be able to do 6 units. Now the total work is 20 units. 6 units have already been done. So remaining 14 units will be done by whom? B alone. B can contribute 1 unit in 1 day. So to work 14 units, he requires how many days? 14 days. Therefore, we can say the total work will be done in 14 plus 2, 16 days. B worked alone for 14 days. So this is just one approach, where we can apply certain conditions and constants and then we can try to solve this question. In another variation of time work, we need to learn the basics of unit